You know what that is? He did. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're fighting. Like, okay, there you go. I think I screwed up the intro, but it doesn't matter, bro. He was talking about the splits, the mixture of tobacco and marijuana, and then they roll it up and they smoke, and they actually put filters in that too. Like,
you know what? I never got that concept, bro. I never know why people do that, man. They tobacco and weed, man. That's like an ugly combination, bro.
Yeah, right. It's like it'll kill my high, and I've had it before, and it actually got me a little sick. Right, I wanted to like. So Joe, I'm losing you because of the backlight that you have. You see in the back, you have the. There you go. There you go. Let's make sure. Or get closer, bro. Because no. There you go. Turn on the light. There we go. We'll get closer. There you go. So I can see you, bro. I don't want to have a dark dude back there. Okay, so what's going on, bro? These comedians are getting busted, man. They're getting busted for sexual harassment, for allegations of rape, for allegations of misconduct, lewd propositions, harassment.
I mean, that's nothing new, bro. That's nothing new. I mean, it's like anything, man. This industry, in the comedy industry, what people don't realize, bro, is that just like music, man, the women are there, bro. The women are waiting for you. The women want to know what's up. The women are there, bro. So, and then when they think you have money, that's even worse, man.
But yeah, okay, bro. But the women are there, but they're not there for you to rape them. They're not there for you to abuse them. They're there because they're fans, right?
Well, I mean, it starts off with them being a fan, but then they can also antagonize you to be, send you sexy pictures. They can sit there and do all that stuff. So they can, manipulate a situation. Have you
had, listen, this is where I'm at, bro. Because I was married in 2008, okay? Yeah. And this whole like Grindr and Tinder and all that did not exist. Back then, Facebook was just about, to take off. So the extent of my dating was to 2008. Then I really started settling down. Got married for the first time, then got divorced, then spent 1 year divorced, and then met who is my wife. But by then I was 33, 32, 34 years old. I wanted to get married. I was ready to get married. So I never got to use Tinder, Grindr, or any of these. And in my generation, the girls weren't that bold either. So we still had to go to the club and ask them to dance and shit like that. There wasn't that, online dating wasn't big back then, or if it was, it wasn't as popular as it is now.
Well, no, online dating has always been a big thing, but now it's just because it's everywhere now that is a big thing. But back then,
because I think because we have more access to it.
Yeah, more access back then, right? Back then, now it's more free. Back then, you had to pay for a subscription. You had to do all that. Then you had speed dating. Or they had different scenarios back then. If grandma calls, tell her that grandma went. She's running late.
Yeah.
So it's just everything now is more accessible. Everything now is accessible now.
Yeah. And I think that's why now it's turned relationship. Well, this has become the norm. When I was dating, this wasn't the norm. You understand? You actually had to talk to the girl. You actually called her up and said, "Hey, girl, can we talk?" And now you just send her a text, or you talk to her through Facebook or Instagram or so many other platforms, even TikTok, and that's it. Now girls will send you pictures, and with what Joe was saying is true. I think women are now more liberated in the sense where they go, I'm gonna send this guy my boobs if she wants to, and they don't seem like it's a bad thing. Doesn't seem like it's a bad thing. So
I've gotten that all the time, dude. It was like crazy, man, how
girls would just send you naked pictures.
Yeah,
really, just like that. Just, hey, boom, there's the cholo. I'm gonna send them naked pictures. Now, were they? Well, that's true. You have to ask the quality of the pictures too. Were you like, whoa, this is great, or were you like, whoa, why would you do this? Did you ever get any of those?
Both. You do the both. Like, whoa, wow, that's great. But why would you do this? So you do both, man. You always say to yourself, like, and that's why I'm very cautious, man.
What is your reply when you're just chilling, or do you ask for the photo? is it you're just going along your way and then all of a sudden somebody DMs you a titty pic?
They it always starts with, hey, how, hey, I saw your comedy, wow, you're so funny, and our reply was, oh, thank you, make sure you check out on and subscribe into my page and stuff, and add me on Facebook and stuff. And they're like, oh, I got something for you, you know oh, cool, and they'll send me a pic, and I'm like, whoa, like, my reply is like, hey, thank you, but I got a lady, man, and I don't want you to feel disrespected, and not that I don't think it's nice. It's a great picture of you, but I don't want to lead you on to something that is not gonna be.
And if you're the girl, you're just reading this thing going, what a fag.
No, you know what? As a matter of fact, they like it even more, bro. They like it more.
They like it more?
It
Really?
turns them on. It turns them on because you gotta understand, women, the women, you can treat them like shit. They don't care. Just don't lie to them.
Huh?
Just don't lie to them, bro. Just don't lie to them.
That's one of the truth.
They rather you tell them what's up. Now if they want to continue it, that's on them. But at least you tell them like, hey, you know what? I got a lady. Now, and that way they make that choice.
So I understand. Now you turned her down. You told her, hey, I got a lady, and it turns them on even more. Have you had girls get even more aggressive? It says, I don't care. I ain't jealous. Really, Cholo? Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Let me ask you. Yeah, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm down." And do you ever reply? Do you ever reply? Well, I've been in jail. I've been to jail, and they go, "Fuck it, I don't care either."
They don't care, bro.
They don't care. I don't have a job, and I live with my mom. Fuck it, I'm in.
when women like you, bro, women like you, bro. They don't care. When they have a plan to get you, they're gonna utilize their plan, bro. They don't.
That is
care,
true, man.
Their job
a woman is. Yeah, she is. When she likes you, and I think because I think of my wife. Why else would she would be with me? You know what I mean? And then I look at Beanie, our dog, and right now he has allergies and he licks himself and he's starting to stink. And my wife has this huge heart, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna put medication and we're gonna take care of him, and I'm gonna give him a bath, and I'm gonna put a wipe down, and I'm gonna put him a little cone, and we're gonna clean him up." That's fucking love. That's love, man. That's love. I wonder if my wife looks at me too and sees this fucking mess and goes, "Oh, let me clean him up. Look at him. He's all fucking fat, not a shape. He hasn't shaved.
And
hasn't cut his hair."
And to her, you're her territory, dog. The thing is, you're her territory, dog. Like,
yeah, like I'm her ongoing project. Like she wants to keep me alive just to keep getting the check. Here you go, keep working. Let me keep him alive. Let me keep him working enough to where fuck it, he's producing.
But I would think that she would probably, at some point, probably be jealous sometimes because of the women and just being out there, man. And
it's happened to me now. No, this has happened to me, and I didn't report it. I don't even know the girl's name, but this happened in front of my wife. Do you understand? Like she was with me when we were in Vancouver, Canada. I was doing a show out there with Jason Rouse, where one of the yucks in Vancouver. And after the show, I saw merchandise and I say bye to the fans and all that stuff. So I'm saying goodbye, and my wife's standing next to me, right? As of the people are walking out, one of the girls just goes and grabs my crotch in front of her, and hugs me, but grabs my crotch. She makes it a point that almost like she told her friends, "Look, I'm gonna grab his crotch." So she grabs my crotch, and I pull back, and I go, "No."
Well, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
That. Oh, I'm sorry. It was this girl that was leaving. One of the fans that was leaving the show goes for my crotch, and she grabs it. And when she grabs it, I pull away and I go, no, you can't do that. You can't grab me there. And my wife at that time was my girlfriend, was standing next to me and sees me react to it. And the girl starts laughing. and her girlfriend started laughing. And then I said, "That's my wife," and everything stopped. And then my wife goes, "Do you guys want a picture with him?" Yeah, all right. So she took a picture. She's like, "I get it. Like when you're there
Hey
with
Richard,
them, and
hey, you
yeah,
keep breaking up, buddy.
is it me or is it you that's breaking up?" Uh, I don't know.
Hey,
You look
you
like
keep
you're
breaking
breaking
up.
up. Yeah, I don't think it's me,
It's just
bro.
everything you say, bro. Is like,
Okay. Hmm. All right. Can you hear me now? Joe, can you hear me? Joe, can you hear me? Does Joe have his phone charged? You have your phone charged, Joe? Do you have your phone charged?
it's at
Yes, he does.
80%.
80%. Wow. Can you hear me now? Maybe it was just a glitch.
Yeah, and it's funny because my phone's always like my gas tank, bro. It's always almost finished, bro. My phone's almost dying.
Yeah. Okay, just plug your charger in, bro, if you have a chance. So what I was explaining, I don't know if you heard the story, Joe. What I was explaining is what was I explaining? Oh fuck! Did
About
you hear
getting
anything I
grabbed
said?
in the crotch.
Oh, getting grabbed in the crotch. So yeah, my wife takes a picture of the whole group, and then I said, "You're not mad?" And she's like, "No, you pulled away, and I understand. I mean, you're a performer, and these girls are gonna get crazy and we're at a bar. I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning. They've been drinking all night, and you're on stage. Like they feel like it's okay, they can get away with it." So she didn't even flinch about it, but she understood that I pulled away. It wasn't me provoking them. It was them came and they were joking around and they broke me. Now, if I would have done that to her right now, she would be outing me. If I would have grabbed one of the fans walking out of the comedy club in Vancouver and I would have grabbed her crotch and she would have felt offended,
Dude, it would have been all bad.
right now I would be done. But a fan does it to
Easy,
me,
easy done.
okay? A fan, and I have a witness. My wife, who's my wife now, was there, and we took a picture of that group when they did it afterwards. Now, she was joking around,
Wow.
but what if I was joking around? Would she be okay with me joking around and grabbing her crotch?
Nope.
Now, my wife saw the whole thing. I didn't do anything about it because I figured, look, my girlfriend's here. I don't want to spend the next 2 days calling the cops and letting them know, hey, there's somebody that put their hands in my crotch and having to put paperwork and call the cops, because it's still assault. You're putting your hands on me and it's my private areas. I didn't condone
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
it's all
didn't ask
bad.
you to do it. You were walking by and you figured you're gonna be able to grab my crotch just because you want to. And they thought it was very funny and they had a great laugh. But now that I think about it, what if I would have done it to her? Good evening, sirs. Good evening,
Right.
Bran. How are you? What do you think of all this, bro? If you're listening
Top
to
of
this
the hat
thing.
for you.
Yes, yes. By the way, thank you very much. Listen, let's have some comments. Give some time people can comment. Cali Care Group, your neighborhood delivery service. Cali Care Group. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the sponsorship. Remember, the comments that come in, whoever we pick, we're gonna pick the winners through there. You get the tank top today. And Joel Cholo, I am saving this by today or tomorrow, Joel Cholo. I will have this for you. I got a top shelf blunt pre-roll that they sent for you directly. I'm horrible at this, but here you go. You
All
can get
right,
this
man.
top
I'll
shelf
pick it up today, man.
blunt. Whenever you like, sir, you can pick it up. I'll deliver it tomorrow. You can come whenever you want. I will be home. Just want to make the plug. Cali Care Group, thank you very much. They're amazing, dude. Everything they have is amazing. And customer service. And that's important, man. I like customer service because shitty delivery service people, bro. I'm like, bitch, don't you know that there's options now? If you're gonna treat me like I fucking owe you money when I'm about to give you money, when I'm your customer and you're gonna be a dick about it, then fuck you. You don't get my money anymore. I mean, shit, we're at the point here
Now,
in
like,
California.
what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Horrible customer service? Like, what do you consider bad customer service?
I am the most easiest customer. I will not have you drive out to my house for no less than $100, $100 and above. You're not coming to my house for a pre-roll. You're coming to my house because you know I'm gonna purchase $100, okay, or
Yeah.
more. That's always my thing. So I call my delivery service and Cali Care Group, Gil, perfect, and everybody he recommends is perfect. What they do is this, bro. I call Gil and I say, Gil, what are the specials? He'll go, this is what we have. I say, oh, okay. I feel some of this. Okay, cool. When do you want to deliver it? And I usually keep it consistent, maybe Fridays or Mondays, but that's it. And then if I need something in the middle of
Yeah.
the week, I call him and he'll set it up. But okay, Gil, what time? Okay, 4 o'clock. Okay, cool. I'll wait around 4 o'clock. But if you say 4 o'clock and now it's 9 o'clock, 9:30, 11 o'clock at night, and you said 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
and you bullshitting me, and I'm telling you, bro, where are you, bro? I was supposed to go to a party. I was gonna take the fucking pre-rolls. Where are you? Oh man, I got two more stops. And then they have a million excuses why they can't get you your shit. And then you get your shit some of the places, and they don't give you the right measurement, bro. They fucking pinched it. Like so when you order your fries on
Oh,
DoorDash
okay.
and somebody's been eating your fries, and you're, motherfucker, you've been eating my fries. My half of my fries are gone. You know what I mean? And his excuse is, oh, must have fell on another bag. Yeah, fuck you. You've been eating my fries on the way here.
And when's the last time that happened to you?
It's
When's the last time that
different.
happened to you?
The last time was maybe the last time was right after I called Gil. I've never had that problem again, bro. Honestly, that's why I plug these guys so much. They're the real deal. But um, I had a couple of delivery services here. One guy just never showed up and just left me hanging. Another one, like I
Wow.
could tell, like he was short on the whole thing. Like I do, you get into this. Like I could tell, there's no way this is an eight. There's no way, bro. This is an eight.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but whatever. Uh, Shitty cartridges, shitty merchandise. They bring you bootlegged stuff like boot. I mean, like literally, brass knuckles bootleg. So once I know you're fucking with me or you don't respect me as a customer, I let you go. And then when I found Gil, that said I don't fuck with anybody else. I just schedule myself. It's a schedule. Gil knows Fridays, Mondays, and maybe
Okay.
Wednesdays. So that's it. Fridays because I supply my. I'm good. Received my CBDs, so no pain for the little ones I got. We're talking about female crush. Didn't pick it all. Oh, female crushes. In terms of what? Tell me again, Brand. Female crushes. What were we talking about? Female crushes, bro, earlier. Oh, sending pictures, that the nude pictures and stuff like that. Remember the girl grabbing my dick and all that shit? You getting pictures from these girls? Could you hear me, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You understood me? Everything? So that's what he's
Yeah.
asking about. Did you see the comment on the bottom?
Yeah.
So
I thought you were
hmm?
replying to him.
No, I was talking to you.
Yeah, no,
But
so yeah, man. So once I, like I said, once I get those pictures, man, I let it be known, hey, you know what? Because I want them to know, bro, like in the end of the day, bro, I don't want them to go to the police and be like, oh, or go to my girlfriend and be like, hey, trying to hold me hostage on that shit, man. I'm like, nope. I responded
hmm.
with,
So
not me, not
this
today,
is
Sadie, not today.
today. Not today. Help me, Jesus, not today. Okay, so this is my theory. This is only my theory. In my world, I look at this and go, if you have the balls to send me a naked picture of you, you have the balls to do a lot of shit. I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, you can end me. Like, I don't know. I don't know you like that. Like, you crazy, all right? Like, in my book, you crazy. Like, okay, you send me naked pictures, I got it. And in this day and age, you sending, that's ballsy. You know those are out. So either there's so many of those photos out that you don't care anymore. You're like, fuck it, what's one more? I've already sent 3,000 of these. You know, I do
Yeah.
it all the time. So fuck it. So I know that even if I start a relationship with you, there's a million photos of you out there that my homeboy is gonna go, yo, bro, I think this is your chick. You know what I mean? So I don't want that in my life. I don't need that in my life.
Hell no, man. Shit. I'm not trying to
So,
share, man, with the homies, you know.
oh, bro, you know what I mean? I don't want my guys to go, hey, show us your tits. Not you. We've seen yours. The other girls. No, man. Like, so if you're that ballsy to send it out, is because you send out that picture to almost everybody, your neighbor. You know, you're the girl that Brad is laughing, but it's true, man. I don't want to date you because shit, everybody's seen your tits.
Now, what do you think about bringing your girlfriend around the comedy scene? What do you feel about that, man?
That's work, bro. You don't bring your girlfriend to the comedy scene. It's nothing wrong with bringing your girl to certain shows, the important shows. Like when I do the Microsoft Theater, of course my wife is there, my little girl is there, but I have my own green room, you understand? And I have a sofa where my wife can come in. I have my own like a refrigerator, my own food. I'm doing the Microsoft Theater. My little baby is sleeping with my wife in our green room, and nobody has the right to go in there. And I can lock that door, and they have like a little studio apartment there. They can chill while daddy's doing his show. Or she can walk up and see me on stage and stuff. But yeah, dude, your wife stays or your girlfriend stays at home, bro. Certain shows you can come, the special ones, but other than that, no, it's work, bro. Why are you taking your girlfriend to work, or why are you taking your wife to work? That's it. Separate that shit. Because now it becomes,
what do you feel about it? Why no? Like, why not have her around? Like, you think it's gonna complicate things, or
if somebody disrespects her, and it's Gabriel Iglesias, and your wife now or girlfriend says, "Fuck that fool," right? If she starts tripping on Gabriel and she starts tripping on me, your girl now tripping on all of us, your friends, and she's telling you, "Yo, Rich, yo, Joel Cholo, I don't want you to hang out with Richard no more. I think he's a jerk." You're like, "Nah, he's pretty cool." You're like, "Nah, that's it. Don't hang out with him." You see what I mean? Now you're like, okay, well, I can't bring Richard around. I can't be comfortable now because there was a misunderstanding between us. And that's the problem, bro. You're mixing your business with your personal life. It's like taking your wife to work, bro. If you take your wife just think about it that I'm a gardener and I'm taking my wife to work. Eventually, one of the customers that I cut the grass for is going to go, "Yo, lady, move," not knowing that that's my wife. I'm going to get upset. I'm going to tell the guy, "Hey, who the hell are you telling to move? Hey, Paco, be quiet. Just cut the grass," and he swings at him because he's not going to disrespect him in front of his girl. That's the kind of situations you get yourself in. Now your homeboy took your girl. Now she's flirting with somebody else. Now you don't like that guy because you're putting more enemies up. That's why you never mix that up. Just think about it. Would you, in normal circumstances, would you take your wife to work every day? No. That's why you don't take your wife to shows every show. There has to be a separation. There has to be a balance. You don't want to talk comedy with your wife or your girlfriend. If she's there with you, you guys are now talking about what happened last night at the comedy club. You're not talking about what's going on at home. You're not talking about what she did with the kids. You're not talking about any of that. Now you're talking, yep, see, makes all the sense. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's true. You need to separate those lives. That you work.
Now what about dating?
Dating what, a comedian?
Now what about dating a comedian female?
The worst thing you can do too, man. Not all of them can handle it. Not all of them can handle it, and shit's gonna be talked about your girl, bro, because now she's part of the shit slinging contest. You understand? As comics, we shit on each other, bro. We talk shit to each other all the time. We riff, we fucking fuck with each other. We talk shit to each other. She becomes part of that because she's always been part of that. But now you made her your girlfriend.
Oh.
And now just because you fuck her, now you think you have the right to tell everybody to shut the fuck up. No, bro. because she's still slinging shit. You know what I mean? She's still talking shit. And
Okay,
now you're telling your girl, hey, then shut the fuck up. You're like, dude, you can't censor me. I'm a comic just like you. See what I mean? Second is egos, bro. One has to help the other one out. And with my wife needs something from me, then I'm there to support her. Whatever her dream is, then I'm there to support her. And thank God, my dream gives us enough money to support whatever her dream is. That's why she's happy. She's like, I can do whatever dreams I have because she makes enough so I can have my dreams. So if that's the case, and she knows if she doesn't help me push forward, she can't accomplish her dreams. And that's teamwork, bro. Yeah. You see what I mean? That's it. She knows, okay, if he fails, then ultimately I will fail. So we all have to be on the side that Richard wins. If Richard wins,
it's a team effort.
And it trickles down, and it's, dude, that's it. Somebody's the head, somebody's the tail. That is it. But we all play as a team. And it always comes around. Now, if she's hurt in any way, shape, or form, it affects me to produce and move forward. Because now I have a little girl to attend to. I need to make sure that she's being raised correctly because now my wife is not there. So it's important, dude. So, I mean, that's why she shouldn't be part of the scene, or at least for me. This is the way I look at things. I'm not saying that doesn't work. Tom Segura and his wife did it great. I see a great couple there. They're both comics, and they're both married, and they have kids, and they made it work.
Yeah,
I couldn't. I need to know that I can go home and switch that off. I need my sanity. I don't want to talk about comedy at home. I'd say why?
Yeah, because when you get home, you kind of want to whine and dine. Yeah, you don't want to take comedy home. You just want to go home and talk about your day and kind of just, be normal and stuff. Eh? Now, what about, would you be okay with your daughter? Would you be okay with your daughter dating a comedian?
I would tell her it depends on how he treats her. You know what I mean? I don't care what he does for a living. I don't care what color this man is. I think it would bother me. The only thing that would bother me is a man that's not genuine and it's not upfront. Like, be honest, man. Like, if you were going to come date my daughter and you're only 18 and you come to me at 18 years old and go, listen, sir, your daughter's 18, I'm 18. I think she's a wonderful person and I want to go out with her. I don't know what's going to happen. We may get married, we may not, but we want to get to know each other. And I'll respect her as much as I can. And it's, I'll respect her completely. And this and that. He's up front. Okay, cool, bro. I hold you responsible. That's it. You came as a man. You asked her to go out with you. Because when something happens to her, I'm going to fuck you up. See, you came to ask for her. She didn't go looking for you. You came, you said, hey, sir, I want to ask for her. Okay, because when you ask for something from me, you are fucking responsible for the shit I let you borrow. She's going to go with you, motherfucker. You are responsible for her. So I'm going to let her go. But whatever happens,
now,
you are responsible.
What if she doesn't tell you that she's going out with people? Like, because sometimes they kind of feel embarrassed or they feel like
that then I failed as a parent. I failed as a parent. I don't blame her still. But I'm going to find out and I'm going to ask her, hey, tell her. But I don't blame her because if I do the things the way I think I'm going to do them and I'm going to act and be a certain father, I think if I do it that certain way, she would be comfortable enough to say, hey, Dad, I'm thinking of dating so-and-so. What do you think? And she would appreciate my answer because she knows that my answer would be, is he genuine? Does he truly love you? Is he going to respect you and treat you right? Now, that is all I'm asking. I didn't ask him for a job. I didn't ask him for shit. Is he genuine? Does he really love you, Mija? Does he really want to go? Because you're going to give him all your heart. He's going to break it. I just want to know if he's really serious. And I'm not saying marriage is like the fact that when I say serious is this, man, I'm going to fuck that girl. And they'll call you at 3 a.m. and he comes and he fucks you. And then he leaves. He can give fucking rat's ass about you. That's respect. I don't care if you come and you fuck her. You can fuck her. I get it. It's life. but don't be an asshole about her. Don't mistreat her. Don't lower her self-esteem. I already built it. I built her self-esteem. Don't you fucking crush it for me. It took me a long time to make her a strong woman. Don't you try to fucking hit her. Don't you try to fucking mistreat her. Don't tell her she's ugly. You get it? So that's it, bro.
What kind of values are you installing in her?
To love people, to have empathy.
What kind of values are you installing in her, doggy?
That's what I'm telling you. To love people, bro. To values like to have empathy towards people. To know that we don't steal, we don't kill, we don't hurt anybody. We don't have any malice behind what we do. Be responsible, be on time, be a person of your word, and have respect for yourself. You understand? Value yourself more than anything. We give her a voice, and that's important for a little girl to understand that a man like me can humble himself down and ask, "Tell me, what are you saying?" and have full-on conversations with her. I think it empowers her in a way where she says, my dad gives me that space and lets me talk and lets me express myself with him. And that will let her know, if he lets me do that, what makes this other man that is not my father think he doesn't have to fucking listen to me? You know what I mean? I need your fucking respect because I got it from my father. So why can't you? And I love him. I don't fucking like you. Why can't you fucking give me some fucking respect? And that's how you build it, bro. That's how you build it in little girls. If I show her respect, she will learn that she's supposed to be respected, because the man that she loves more in this world gives her that respect.
Well, now, what about weed? Would you be okay with her smoking weed, like at a teenage years, or would you like just kind of explain to her?
I've never hid weed from her. If this is something that I've always kept open, and I've never misbehaved. You understand? I never smoked weed, and this was the cause of pain and suffering with her. She never associates this with pain. You know what she associates weed with? Oh, dad just had a smoke, and he has all his energy, and he wants to play bat ball now. And we're out there running around because, fuck it, I'm high. And every time I smoke, I tell her, you want to go see a movie? And every time I smoke, I say, you want to go get a snack? And every time I smoke, you know what I mean? So every time daddy smokes is always a fun thing to do. But at the same time, she doesn't like it. You understand? So she's telling me, I don't like it. I don't like it. So there's no curiosity towards it. There is no malice behind it. When somebody tells her, you want weed? She's going to go, no. If beer didn't get us drunk as kids, you never liked beer. Nobody liked beer when they were kids because it tasted like shit. It was sour. But as you grow up, you understand that if you drink enough of it, you're going to get fucked up. Shit, and you kept drinking it, even though you didn't like beer. You're just waiting to get drunk and 2 or 3 beers. Respect, it's important. First lesson I've learned in Africa. That's right, man. Respect is super important. You respect each other, and you show other people respect, and they learn it from you that they deserve it. But yeah, dude, it's crazy. That's why I don't demonize it. I don't demonize weed. I show it off. I promote it to other people. I smoke it in front of my family because I'm trying to take that denomination, or they demonized it so much that they say it's a big drug, it's a nasty drug, but it's not. You take that stigma away and people will realize, oh shit, nobody got drunk, nobody got hammered, everybody was cool, everybody got relaxed. They ate all of the food, there's no leftovers, everything. Those are you understand? No. And there was no fights.
Should you be able to get like a DUI for smoking weed?
But it's hard to prove. For example, they can pull you over and you're high, okay? But you ate an edible and you're super high. You're fucking gone, but you ate an edible. There's no trace of marijuana in the car. There's no pipes. There's no nothing. but they get you out of the car and they can obviously see that something's wrong with you, and you're playing it off. And you go, nope, nope, okay, do a test. No, I want a blood test. If you think I'm under the influence, I'm not denying it. Take me to the hospital. I want a blood test. Okay, cool. They'll take you to a blood test, or I'll do a breathalyzer, and I'm telling you, I'm not drunk. You do a breathalyzer, a negative, okay? What can they do? There's no alcohol in your system. You had an edible. Or you smoked weed and took a shower, brushed your teeth, got dressed, and got in your car. There's no traces of marijuana in you. You just took a shower right after smoking a joint. You get in your car, you're driving high. Can they prove it? They say, do you smoke weed? Yes, I do on Saturdays when I'm at home. Because we found traces of it. Yep, you are going to find traces of it. Because yesterday I smoked some when I was at home. It's therapeutical. I use it for my back when I go to sleep. That's why this morning when you stopped me, it was still in my system. But it was more than 8 hours ago. Now, legally, when you tell the cops, yes, I smoked weed 8 hours ago, that's the California limit, that after 8 hours, you can now drive. Okay. So if you tell the right answers, you're going to get off of it. That's why smoking is better than drinking. If you're driving in California, or I think in any state, but California, you tell them, I smoked it 8 hours ago. Even if you smoked it half an hour ago and you just took a shower, doesn't matter. It comes up and they go, yep, but it was 8 hours ago. He told me verbally. If you go, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, nope, it was supposed to be 8 hours. Turn around.
Okay. Now, what do you think about the weed game now, man? What do you think about the prices now, about the weed, man? You know, what do you think the prices are cool? You think, you know, because now they're using the whole COVID as, oh, we got to raise the prices, man. We got to do this and do that.
They're doing it. There's some, like, I'm getting good prices right now. The Cali Care Group, and not because I'm fucking plugging, but they have the best deals, man. Honestly, like you get like 14 grams for like it's $80.
Oh wow!
Some top shelf shit, bro. Some Gorilla Glue for like $60. They give you like 10 grams. 10 grams for $60, bro. Gorilla Glue, or $70. I don't know. The prices they go up on that one, but still, bro, you get 14 grams of that stuff for like, I mean, there's deals all the time, and it's, I don't know. For me, it's been like I started smoking a little less and less just for health reasons, because I fucking went overboard with the whole pandemic shit. I was like, fuck, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna smoke all day. But then I slowed down. Now I'm starting to go out and walk and run with Oli and just fucking try to smoke a little less, just so I can get high.
How much were you smoking back then? How much were you smoking? I know for me, I was smoking almost like I would just had a joint in my hand, dude. Like I think I was smoking like an eighth, almost a day or every other day, man.
I was smoking an eighth a day because
I think I was starting to
14 grams, and I would smoke them in 3 days. I would smoke 14 grams in 3 days and call Gil. I would smoke 14 grams, call Gil, smoke another 14 grams, call Gil, and it was every 3 days. So it was like literally, and I would buy these little cones. So I would pre-pack like 4, or like every pack comes with 6. So I would pre-pack like 4 or 5 of these packs, and it just have a little container with all of these set up, and open my little container and already have a joint for the whole week. Like I would just smoke one after the other, like they were cigarettes. Full of weed, by the way. No tobacco. Fuck tobacco and weed. Ugh. Huh? What's up with grandma?
Damn.
Still gangbanging?
Always, man.
So that was a lot of weed, bro. A lot of weed.
Yeah, well, me too. That's why I was like, man, I gotta kick back, man. And, you know, even my grandma was like, hey, man, you're overdoing it now, you know, because I was just puffing and then not only, but when you smoke zigzags and you know, it burns faster, man. So you're wasting more weed than anything, you know. And sometimes I would get some good weed, man. And then sometimes I would get some horrible weed, man. And the last weed that I smoked had me, you know, the day of my birthday, the day of the birthday party. That's when I had smoked some. You know, I got home and I remember I smoked some weed. And then I was starting to I laid down and I started airboxing, bro. I started fighting. Like I just started like, just I just started fucking like just doing dumb shit. Like I couldn't. I cracking my even my girl was like looking at me like this fool's over here cracking my knuckles. Like, I'm over here cracking my knuckles, bro, and I'm even, bro. I have no legs, and I'm over here trying to kick and shit. Like I'm over here like size, on me. And that's what happens when I do Frankenstein weed, man. That's that Frankenstein, and that's when you get like strains. I guess strains of other of a lot of different weeds, and then I mix them, and then I make a joint, and it fucking just totally takes me to a different place, man.
When you mix all the weeds,
I was just
when you just
that.
get all the roaches.
Well, when you get the roaches, bro, when you actually get some good bud, and then you get the roaches and you clean them out, it gets you more high than anything because of that tar. Like the weed tar, like the once your weed burns and it just leaves that tar. Well,
In the
that's
back,
what gets
yeah,
you more fucked up, bro, than anything, man.
So this is what I do. I
So
grab
I
that,
just
I take
remember
off the
like I was.
paper. I'll take off the paper and put the last of the joint in a pipe, and then smoke the rest.
Oh yeah,
And I
get the
have a
last of
little
it.
pipe
Yeah.
just to smoke the rest as a one hit. That's it at the end, and it has all that resin and all that oil.
Now, what do you MacGyver? Like, do you MacGyver when you don't have zigzags or anything? Like, do you do anything kind of different? Like, do you sit there and like make a banana joint, like a banana pipe or anything like that?
I made everything, bro. I made pipes out of everything. Just from the cap of a pin, and you bend one of the sides of the cap, and you fucking put weed on one end of the pin. And even though you're smoking the plastic, you're still smoking the weed at the same time. And
Oh,
that's
okay,
how
okay.
fucking desperate I got to smoke some weed. Even though I was
You're like,
smoking the plastic, okay, I was still getting some fucking high off of it. I was like, dude, this is fucking lethal. I'm an idiot. But I was a kid. I was like in high school and shit. I was like 17, 18. And we didn't really smoke. It was just like, hey, let's try this. But we rigged it up and it worked. We were like, oh shit, because you could hold a little plastic and then the little cap, and then you burn one side and just burn the little cap.
no, do you remember the first time getting high? Like, do you remember the first time ever getting like high? Because a lot of people tell me when they first did weed, it didn't get them high. But then they'll recall like the next time smoking weed, they're like, damn, dude, I was higher than a kite. Like, when you first smoked weed, did you get high, or was it like not till like the
Yes.
next time?
No. I got high the first time. The first time at 16. Now, I smoked weed at 16, and then I didn't smoke weed until 18. Once again, and then I didn't smoke weed till maybe 28 again once, and then I never smoked weed till I was 37. And then at 37, I started smoking weed consistently. Like once I started at 37, it was exactly when it was just legalized, and it got legalized for anxiety and all that stuff. You had to have a prescription. Once I got the prescription, and I was 37 years old, and I knew I wasn't going to get in trouble, and my wife wouldn't have any problems with it, and we talked about it. We were like totally adults about it. Like, let's go, let's talk about it, let's research it. Okay, fuck it, this is what I want to do. And I went in there, bought it, and I was like, yep, this is it. This is for me.
Okay.
I'm old. This makes me. This is what it does, bro. Life is painful. As you get older, things get tougher. Muscles ache. When you wake up in the morning, oh, fuck. Okay. You're not as agile. You're not as flexible. An injury takes forever to heal now. You twist your ankle, you're not a young kid anymore. You ever heard that? So we start living with certain pains in our bodies. Okay. Marijuana gives me a better lifestyle. A lifestyle where I'm not in pain all day long. My muscles are not always aching because I'm already 42. I'm gonna be 43, but I can feel like my shoulder hurts, bro, for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Just my shoulder hurts. I stand wrong, and my shoulder's hurting like shit all day. Now, when I smoke a joint, my shoulder doesn't hurt anymore. Now I'm picking up Oli and I'm playing baseball with her and I'm moving around. Now, if I didn't smoke weed, I was just like, fuck that. I'm not going to smoke weed. I'm not going to smoke weed. I'll just be fucking mad all day because my shoulder hurts like fuck. And I don't have anything to take the pain away. Yeah, I don't even go tough it up. Bitch, it hurts. Now, if I smoke weed, does it hurt? No, not anymore. Can you?
Now, what do you think about like CBD and all that? What do you think about like CBD and olive oil?
I do CBD too. It's great for your body. CBD oil, all that stuff, that's amazing. But we never had it before, right? Now that we have it, why not use it? Why not live a better life? Am I ever going to get this year back? 2020? No. This is really opened my eyes to know we're not going to get time back. It's the only thing we don't get back is time. Why do you want to live these moments, the present moment, miserably? You that can criticize marijuana and say, oh, that's a drug, how dare you have, fuck you. You live your life like you want in fucking pain, or you let me live my life when I'm not hurting anybody and I don't have to do anything. I can smoke as much pot as I want because I want to move around and not feel any fucking pain. Now, if you want to be there and fucking your tooth hurts and you don't want to smoke weed, then fucking let your tooth hurt. But my
and that's some horrible, and that's some ugly pain right there, man. That tooth hurt, man. That is.
Yes. By the way, Upland Dental, is it Upland Dental? Yeah,
Upland
they took me the other day too. Yeah. I got a checkup. They said 0 cavities, and they're gonna work on my implant. So I went in there. Pretty cool. Joe hooked that up. Yeah, Joe.
So yeah, man. I mean, what do you do now? What about weed pills? Have you taken weed pills before?
Yes.
You like the weed? I mean, I've taken them before, and I felt really good, man. So, but it's hard to find weed pills, man.
Yeah, there are. I've taken them before. I like them. You know what's another good one is mushrooms. Mushrooms are great for depression. Mushrooms are great for picking up your morale. If you feel really down, if you feel like right now that you don't know what to do, you don't have a job, things are tough, take a day where you can just trip on some shrooms and just reflect. And it really opens up your eyes, man. And in some ways, somebody was telling me, and I forget, maybe because I was high, but I was reading that the psychedelic drugs were made illegal because through the Aztecs and Mayan temples and all that, the era by the Spaniards, because they were like saying, this opens up their mind. These psychedelics can open up people's minds to think more. We're only using a certain percentage. So the government starts shedding these kind of drugs that would make you more open-minded or make you see what we call the third eye. So can you look at things differently when you're high? Of course. Can you see things differently when you're on shrooms? Yes. Why is it that now they're looking for mushrooms to pick up our, depression, anxiety, to cure our anxiety? They're using shrooms now. Why couldn't we use them before? Why were they so legal before?
Now, are they legalizing? Are they trying to legalize mushrooms, or what's going on with that?
Mushrooms are legalized now. Mushrooms are legalized, but they were not legal. But why were they illegal? Why were mushrooms illegal? What's the purpose of you saying mushrooms are illegal? You can't have psychedelics. How are they hurting you? You cannot OD on them. But it opens your mind to other. Okay, so for me, my trip with shrooms is it opens my mind to think of others. It makes me more empathetic. It makes me rethink my life in a sense. It makes me revisit certain epics and moments in my life. I've also had trips where I can see pivoting points in my life where certain decisions were made that determined the rest of my life. And if it wasn't for that choice, I know that choice would have led to this choice, because I would have made that other choice. And it's good to know where you're coming from, because moving forward, you learn from your mistakes. Remember, I'm rewinding all my mistakes in the past. And then it helps you see how the future looks. I've really gotten so much from shrooms, because it almost slows me down to a sense where I think I'm operating in another sense, or I'm using other sensors in my brain that are making me look at certain things a different way. But mushrooms do help at least with what you call self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, or if you have anxiety, shrooms are great for that. And now they're making them legal. My question is, why would you make them illegal in the first place? Why wouldn't you just have access to them? Because Prozac and Zoloft and all these other fucking drugs have more money, bro. You understand? And they don't depend. It's a chemical drug. They don't depend on the fucking shroom. Why are we gonna grow shrooms? Ah, fuck, who's gonna pick them? Ah, you gotta work at night. You know what I mean? To make the amount of millions and billions we need to generate like this, we need a machine and we need a chemical lab that can fucking produce them. If we have to wait for fucking Mother Nature or the dark room to grow a fucking mushroom and then they cut it slowly, it's not gonna make it to the billions, sir. But I have a solution. If we feed them with these fucking chemicals, we can get them done like that. So what do you think they picked? But people still want to use shrooms. Nah, they're gonna affect our business. Make them illegal. Make them illegal, because now we know that there is a benefit from shrooms. Make them shrooms illegal, and that way, if you are caught trafficking them or selling them, you're going to jail. That's the kind of shit that the government does to control fucking the masses. Now, what they did it with the opium dens in San Francisco when they wanted to get the Asian community or the Japanese or the Chinese out of there. They did it with the Chicanos.
I need the light on.
Yeah, turn it on, buddy.
Turn it on.
So okay, so you know what I mean? So these governments would using, like Texas, El Paso had a big problem with migration of Mexicans coming into El Paso, Texas from Juarez. So what they did is they put together a whole campaign and they used the marijuana, the legalization of marijuana, because they knew a lot of Mexicans smoked weed. Remember, the Pancho Villa, La Cucaracha, all that stuff. And then, you know, the African Americans smoked weed. So said, okay, great. It came from there, bro, from Texas, trying to get rid of all those Mexicans and prohibition and time when the big depression was going on. They didn't want them crossing over and doing the fucking Americans' jobs. So he said, okay, let's deport them. And they needed an excuse to kick down the door. If I can smell marijuana, I can kick down the door and have the right to drag you out and arrest you because you're committing a crime. You're not supposed to have marijuana. Even though you can buy it in the magazine for Sears catalog, they just called it cannabis. Isn't it weird?
That's
like
amazing.
legalize it is all about money. Yes, they want to profit from everything, of course, and they already are going to profit from everything. What do you think? Right now, they've legalized it in California. Why? And now it's going to go recreational. Why? They're just slowly integrating marijuana because now the tobacco industry says, shit, they found out that we're killing them. So give us some time. Don't legalize it yet. Let us monopolize the situation. Let us buy all these farms first. Let us be the biggest producer of marijuana. Once Marlboro, Camel, and the tobacco industry is ready to go, they're going to tell America and the rest of the world, all right, fuck it, make weed legal now. Now we own the farms. Now we're producing it, and they're doing it right now. They're surviving because they're using all these smaller companies to suck on their big titty because they're giving out money, but they're partnering up. The tobacco industry is going to take over the weed industry. They just need time to build the infrastructure. That's all that's happening right now, bro. So by the time my little girl turns 18, this thing, weed, you're going to buy it at the store. To buy cigarettes is like buying fucking bootleg beer. You know what I mean? They're disgusting. It's going to be disgusting because you can buy marijuana. Why would you buy a cigarette? You know what I mean? Or at least they'll do the splits or whatever, marijuana and tobacco mix. And they'll sell that too for the public.
I don't know why people would do
that,
man.
They're hitting Europe. They're hitting Europe.
I mean,
yeah, buddy.
That's just I don't know, man. Like it's like mixing wine and beer together. You know, it just doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It makes me feel like you're broke and you don't have enough to fucking fill up a whole joint. I'm like, oh, I want to give you $1 here, man. I'll put 5 on it. Go get a real joint. Just go one.
Now, what do you think about wax and stuff? Hey, wax and all that good stuff, the shatter and all that. You fuck with that too or no?
Yeah, once in a while. Not my preference, but it's not like I don't do it. But like, for example, remember I was a big fan of the little pins. I was always smoking a pin. I was always smoking a pin.
Yeah.
But after a while, it just made me sick, man. It's even though I didn't think it was hurting me, but in a way, I just felt sick about it. Now I'm done. I had so much of it, I'm fed up with it. Nothing like a joint. I always thought, why would people smoke when they can just smoke a pin? But it's nothing like having the tobacco, the taste.
I
Not
told
the
you,
tobacco,
man. Joints is my thing, man. Joints has always been my thing, dude. I was smoking joints.
yeah.
I don't like blunts. Blunts are not my thing, man. But joints, I'll always take a
Well,
joint over a blunt, man, or a pin
really?
too.
What about blunts like these? You will
Well,
always take a free blunt,
that's
right?
more of that good stuff. That's more of a good
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
I'm talking about like the blunts that came out of a tobacco paper. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like that tobacco taste. Like, you know, when they cut the blunt, the Philly blunts, and it had that tobacco taste. I don't like that shit,
Yeah.
man. I'm not a fan of that.
Well,
It says
see,
no tobacco,
no,
poison.
yeah, load of additives. You know what I mean? It's true, bro, because they needed a way to keep us hooked. We're not selling enough cigarettes. Fuck. How can we? How can they become more addicted to it? Well, we have this chemical that will fuck them up and give them a little boost of energy. All right, fuck it. Are they going to be addicted to it? Oh yeah, they're not ever going to quit this. What about heroin? Fuck heroin. They can quit heroin. They won't be able to quit smoking. And it's true.
Yeah.
People, I don't give a fuck how much you complain, how much you scream. They always say, "Fuck you! I'm never gonna pay $10 for a pack of cigarettes." They're paying $10 now for a pack of cigarettes.
They're paying $10 now, man, and that's for the cheap stuff too.
Yes, now they're going back to 20. They're gonna be 20, $25 a pack. Watch these motherfuckers spend $25 a pack.
Well, that's like in New York, man. I think New York is like maybe like $20 a pack.
Can you imagine that, bro? And you smoking 3-4 packs a day? You might as well start doing coke. Just do coke,
right?
Or just smoke weed. I would rather, at that point, look, if it's $20 a box, I can get an eighth for 60. I can smoke an eighth a day. I can quit smoking. You know what I mean? So just look at the math.
Hell yeah.
You're still spending, right? So just smoke an eighth a day for the next 3 months till you kick the habit of smoking. So you're so high, you don't get the urge to smoke anyways because you're high. You know what I mean? So you stay high for the next 3 months.
Now, do you get cotton mouth or no? Do you get cotton mouth or no?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Okay, bro, I'm gonna let you go, bro. That's the mechanic, and he said he got my car, and we're wrapping this up. Anything you want to talk before we leave? We got 1 more minute, Joe. Anything we gotta do, bro?
Just follow me. Just follow me at Joe Cholo. Joe Cholo, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Joe L Cholo, man.
Joel Cholo, that's right. I'm at Richard Comedy, guys. Please follow us. We have more stories. If you like the bullshit we were talking, Brent, thank you very much. Dude, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but thank you very much for listening and being the only viewer we had. But please follow us. We have other stories in our own pages. I know Joel Cholo has a lot of content, him and his puppets and all that stuff. So please visit us. And if you want to be sponsored on this show, please reach out, man. JokePit, reach out to Kane. Let him know, hey, I want to be a sponsor on the show, and I want these boys to try some of my product, and we'll try it on the air, and we'll review it. What do you say, Joe? So we'll try the product in the beginning, and then at the end of the show, we give a review. And hopefully, if we make it to the end of the show, then you fucked up. But if we fucking just fail and we die there because we had some of your shit, then congratulations, you fucked us up. We couldn't continue the show. You're the winner. All right, guys. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye.
Man, hasta luego.